Hey everyone, welcome back to another weekly outlook. So, again, not a great week in terms of price action, but I can definitely see some kind of OGEU getting back. So, today, as usual, we're going to discuss about dollar, euro, GBP, gold, Bitcoin also. So, majorly, I've tried some trades last week. So took a loss here. Then after that, immediately prices went lower. And this trade was very much interested to long here, but due to some unfortunate events happened at that time, I couldn't just place it. Just I was late by just few seconds, but never mind. World is not over. You can get opportunities every day. So let's start with dollar as always. Let me delete everything again. It starts from monthly. So, as we all know, last week's drawn liquidity got hit in just uh, Monday itself. Before me waking up, I've just woke up to this my weekly drawn liquidity getting hit, but it is okay. So now I am expecting a little retracement from here in lower time frames. Probably we will have some POIs. Yes, we do have. So main POI here would be this. Let me change the color of this. Main POI would be this weekly bearish fair value gap. So I am expecting a retracement back to the weekly bearish fair value gap and then head lower or probably to even this internal liquidity. We do have this. We have many weekly internal liquidity. So just first let's just have this as our drawn liquidity. So probably we can be bullish on dollar for the time being until it taps the weekly fair value gap. If we see a reaction from there, then we can again be bearish by targeting this low as external. So that should be the plan for the coming week. And if we look at daily time frame, okay, daily, yeah, we do have an unmitigated part of the fair value gap here. But what makes most sense for me is since we have this previous low here, which lines up with this fair value gap, what I am expecting is that probably price might go back towards this fair value gap, tap this low, previous low, and then head lower. So that will be my main idea for the coming week. And probably longs from these areas, this gap already is there and longs from there. In 4 hour, I'm pretty sure something should be there. So yeah, basically from these areas, longs on dollar. So in short, at least in the first half of the week, I'll be bullish dollar. And if we reach these levels, then from there we need to see the reaction, and I'll be ready to become a bear on dollar. So now let's come back to Euro USD. Again, monthly drawn liquidity, last week's drawn liquidity got hit just on Monday itself, and nothing much over there. But if we go to weekly time frame, we have an internal liquidity forming here. So same as dollar, just an inverse chart of dollar. I am expecting price to retrace back and then move higher from the weekly internal to the weekly external. And let's go to daily time frame. So in daily time frame, what am I seeing here? So basically same as dollar. We have these highs here So probably price might retrace back, tap these old highs, and then move higher, which lines up with these two fair value gaps. So those will be my drawn liquidities, and in 4 hour, probably something to look for shorts. There should be something to look for shorts. As of now, over here, what I can see is there's fair value up here playing out, and probably this inversion also. So never mind. Basic idea is to look for shorts until these get tapped. These get tapped. So that is it. And let us go to GBPUSD. Let us go to GBPUSD. In monthly time frame, the only thing which hasn't hit my drawn liquidity is GBPUSD. Still left with that drawn liquidity. It just created some equal highs there. So I still expect price to hit my drawn liquidity, those equal highs. In 1 week time frame, you can see how beautifully price is respecting all these internal liquidities, tapped here, tapped here, tapped here, tapped here. And now it has created one more internal liquidity, and I'm expecting the same thing to happen again. Look how beautiful it is. Price has tapped this internal liquidity and moved higher. Price has tapped this small internal liquidity and moved higher. Price has tapped this internal liquidity and moved higher. So I am expecting a similar kind of thing now. Trade back, created equal highs, go through those equal highs. So that is what I am expecting now. And if you go to daily, I don't think on daily we have much in GBP USD. Yeah, not an interesting price action. 4 hour, there should be some bearish structure. So we can see price invalidating this bullish fair value gap, so it becomes a bearish POI. So I am expecting price to retrace back into these POIs now. So that is all about EU, GU, and dollar. Now let's go look at gold. What is happening there? Let me delete all the existing drawings. Let me delete all the existing drawings and let me go to monthly time frame again. Monthly, there's nothing much. Weekly. So last week we haven't seen that happening. Price tapping our fair value up, weekly fair value up. But now we have got a significant rejection at the top and closed back into last week's candle. So yes, we have formed this fair value up here, but I believe with this rejection candle, we'll go to at least this fair value gap. So, but never mind. We shouldn't just ignore this. We'll keep that as also a possibility. So, possibilities probably this. But if we start losing these fair value gaps here, I won't be surprised if we just go to a monthly level, monthly key level that is somewhere here around 2,800 levels, 850 levels. So I think this is very crucial level for gold. Let's see how we behave here. And in 1 day time frame, we are already trading in a bullish for value gap. So again, price can two scenarios here. Price this is kind of a make or break level on gold. Price can just head higher from here or break this and head lower as I've discussed. So let us see what's gonna happen there. And nothing much on 4 hour, I guess. Let's see. Okay, so 4 hour, again two scenarios. If we break this, I think the above scenario will be if we break this if we break that fair value gap, I think this scenario will gets confirmed. But if we break these lows, this scenario, bearish scenario, will be confirmed. So we need to wait and see what we can do there. But let us go to US 100, US indices. Let's see what we can see there. Let me delete all these drawings. So good reaction over there, which we have discussed last week also. That price has taken the previous lows and then very good reaction from there. Still, we are continuing to see the same reaction. And in the weekly time frame, price has the same thing, significant range low. So now price should go towards this highs. No significant POs there in weekly time frame though. Let's go to daily time frame. So in daily time frame, what happened is price just broke and closed above this internal high. Although we get a confirmation only if price closes above this as a bullish sign, which I am expecting to be honest. So we have a daily bullish fair value gap here. So probably it can trace back into that and then move higher, or I won't be surprised even this gap can act as a support. So the same thing, probably we have an order block kind of a thing here. So maybe a retracement and then move higher. So again, bullish on indices for the coming week. And let me look at Bitcoin, cryptos, not this. So if you have been watching me, we are very good at Bitcoin prediction so far. Yeah, we have been looking for long somewhere these areas, 83 to 85,000 areas. Now price is trading around 95,000 area. So let's try to decode what's happening here. Monthly time frame. So very easy to look at things here. Just an internal liquidity to external liquidity thing. That is it. Nothing much, not complicated things at all. Weekly also the same. Let's go to daily. So daily, although price has tapped in this internal, but we haven't seen any significant reaction from there. Took liquidity from these previous highs. So if it is bullish, this fair value gap should hold. At least the these two fair value gaps should hold. So I am expecting Bitcoin to take support from these areas. And you don't forget that it has already tapped the fair value up here with this. So it can even do this also. So I'm still bullish on Bitcoin, but given an opportunity, probably I would like to short this until this daily unmitigated part. So in short, I am bullish, definitely bullish on Bitcoin cryptos also. I think the local bottom is in, and we are going to, in my opinion, we're going to see a continuation move this week also. And so yeah, guys, that is it. So we have discussed about dollar, euro, GBP, gold, and indices and crypto. So dollar, I am bullish for the time being, but overall it is still bearish. Euro bearish for the time being, overall bullish, same as GBP. Gold, we need to wait and watch. There's like a make or break level. Indices and crypto, I am definitely bullish. So these are the things which I'm going to watch this week. If you want to add any other pairs, do let me know in the comment section. And if you have watched the video till here, just press the like button. It will motivate me to do more such videos. And if you have any other feedback, any other things, please do that in the comment section. So thank you for watching the video, guys. This is all it for this weekly outlook. I'll see you guys again in some other video.